into the next game, whatever the result. Do you think this is something that they maybe need to reevaluate more aggressive engage option?
I mean, I would challenge that a little bit because when I look at this draft from HKA, again, something we've been saying a few times is like the engage, but I'm very much looking at, I don't think the way they play the comp is poor, it's just like their decisions on what to do next, because they had a pretty good early game and they never really knew what they should do with it. Like, you don't need engage to be able to siege onto towers. Like, playing around vision is fine. Often we saw them go up to Baron and they just start it and they're like, oh, we'd use Baron to start a fight. Where in actual terms, like, that's way better for 1907 Fenerbahce, because as you're disengaging from the Baron, they can then find a really easy way to engage upon you with their comp. So they needed to find better ways of either finding picks or sieging onto towers, or just better utilizing that early game lead they built themselves.
Right, I would put a little less on the Janet as well as something that they have played before in the past. It was more that Godquai had better engage options. He's someone who would pull the trigger quite a bit, and on Rek'Sai, you don't quite have that ease. I mean, yes, you can go for a flash on Burrow play, that's great, but it's hardly ever a team fight winning play. It's usually like, oh, we found a pick off at the right time. So I think, while I understand, given how the ban played out, that he didn't really have anything else he might have wanted, Fenerbahce took away the Gragas early on, but it is something where if you're looking for more engage options, it doesn't have to come from support for me.
Yeah, all right, well, we're going to see how the rest of this game unfolds before we go any further for either of these teams. Corner break was successful, so we're going to send it back over to the casters to get us into game shortly.
Thank you very much, Dracos. Now, Zyrene, Fenerbahce are 2,000 gold ahead. They're sieging mid lane, they're sieging top lane. We're going to get straight back on into the game as soon as possible. What's next? What's going to happen next in this game?
Yeah, so I'm always going to be watching the Gragas with Crash, and I'm going to be watching the Rakan with Japone, like they were saying, the engage options for Fenerbahce, superior to what they have on the side of Hong Kong Attitude. Hong Kong Attitude, like Vedius was saying though, had options of sieging. Those are long gone right now, and now Fenerbahce are in the driver's seat. So that's what we're watching for, is the next team fight or two team fights that'll come out here.
So Baron has just expired as well on Fenerbahce, so they don't have that advantage. No Elwood next to them left as well.
Somebody should be going bottom. There's this gigantic wave. There's no inhibitor turret. I'm just saying, this bottom lane has been open for a very long time. We're talking minute 20.
Got to take it. You got to take towers. You got to break those towers when you can. But now, without the Baron buff, it does look like Japone's trying to get some vision down towards that bottom side. It opens up the map a little bit more. This is what we've seen Fenerbahce actually do better in the second half of the game, is vision control.
Yeah, so Fenerbahce, get your blue buff on Shinra, push this wave bottom, don't let them clear it out, keep Thalder on top side, and Baron is up in a minute 30 seconds. I feel like they should siege this, and you can get that bottom inhibitor, and then you have